What's up everybody? Welcome back to another makeup edition video on my channel. My name is Day and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this nice rosy orange look that was heavily inspired by this orange lip tint color, which is so beautiful. And it was so fun to create this look. When I tell you guys that this makeup tutorial will probably be the most simplest thing ever, I am not lying. What I love most and what I would say is the highlight of this video is the blush, giving you that nice sun-kissed, sunburn kind of look that makes your cheeks look rosy and kind of innocent. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this orange summer makeup rosy blushy look, then keep on watching. So the first thing that I love to do is my eyebrows, because your eyebrows frame your entire face. I'm not a foundation wearer, so I'm kind of like other YouTubers that don't wear foundation. I really emphasize on the importance of skincare so that I can skip over the foundation look. And I kind of never really liked the way foundation looked on me. I've tried cushion foundation, I've tried BB cream and the regular powder foundation. Every type of foundation, I kind of just like a clean face. So with that being said, we're just gonna start with the eyebrows. I've been using this for years. This is Maybelline's Brow Define Plus Fill Duo. It works like a charm. So look, you can tell that's all I have left, this little piece, because this is literally all I use. So I shape my eyebrows first. And I go upwards first, and I kind of just outline my eyebrows first, and then I just follow the pattern of my natural hair growth. So yeah, I know that my eyebrows are not archy. I don't really like the archy look. I kind of like circles, or not circles, but like the kind of this kind of look. I look so crazy right now because I don't have eyebrows, but I kind of like this look. So I just keep my eyebrows simple and to the point. And this is basically it. You can tell like I kind of just shape it a little. And yeah, you can see the difference between this one and this one. So I like to use brown on my eyebrows because it gives you a youthful look, just like brown eyeliner also gives you a youthful look. I can't say that word. It gives you a youthful look, but for this tutorial I'm gonna use black eyeliner. So after I do my eyebrows, I like to use primer, and this is the Milani eyeshadow primer. I've tried every primer, and since I have hooded lids, my lids get oily as well. This makes it so that my eyeshadow never creases. I love Milani eyeshadow. If you have oily lids, I highly recommend this because your eyeshadow will not crease. And a little goes a long way with this, because I literally use, I'm gonna show you guys how much I use. It's like barely anything, like that little bit, this little bit, and it covers your entire eye. So I apply I do everything with my finger. I just feel like I have better control of my fingers, and so I apply it all over my lids. And I also like to take a little bit, like very little, like this much, and just apply it to the bottoms of my eyes so that the eyeshadow doesn't crease at the bottom as well. So after we prime the eyelids, I like to let it sit for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then we apply the eyeshadow. This is my best friend. This is a dome eyeshadow brush by Coastal Scents. I am a big fan of the one eyeshadow brush technique. I use one eyeshadow brush for everything basically, or like two actually. I know there was a challenge going around, the using one brush challenge. I'm like, wow, I would have excelled if I did that challenge, because I only use one brush for my entire look. So today, as you saw by the title, we're gonna go with an orangey kind of look for the summer. This is a bronzer. It's Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics, a Caribbean Sun. Basically, we're gonna use this bronzer for the eyeshadow today. I've learned from being broke, like you can use one product for multiple things. So you can use your bronzer for eyeshadow and different stuff like that. So we're gonna be going in with the orange shade. It doesn't have a name because it's not an eyeshadow. So we're just gonna be going in with that all over here and all the way underneath the eye as well. So I always like to start on the crease, and I kind of, since I have hooded eyes, I like to leave my eyes open so I can see what others will see when I'm looking directly at them, because I keep mentioning, I have hooded eyes. So if I just apply my makeup with my eyes shut, then when I open my eyes, I won't get to see the makeup that others can see. So yeah, we're just gonna apply this all over the eyelids. And I'm like really going in on this. I'm like going in on this. I like to dust the excess. And right now I'm gonna go under, like this is like at the corner, and then I'm gonna start sweeping it at the bottom. And we're gonna bring this all the way to the inside of our eye, even down to the corner. This is just a complete orange look. We're going for that orangey look. So once you get the crease, then you could bring the color all the way down to your eyelids. You're gonna bring the color all the way down to the eyelid, and you can already see how the makeup is going to turn out. Don't be afraid to go heavy on it, on the brush. It's a nice color. So now that we're finished both eyes, I'm gonna stick to this. Basically the whole makeup look is with this bronzer duo. To give it dimension, I'm gonna take the brown color that's next to it, and I'm just gonna apply it only on the outer corner. This is just gonna give your eye dimension, and it's gonna be very little. Look, I lied to you guys. I say I only use one brush, but I'm also gonna use another one. I'm gonna use this brush by Vera, and it doesn't say what type of brush it is, but it's just like this type of brush. If you guys know what the brush this is, please let me know. So I still want to keep it very much orange, so I'm just gonna lightly dab on this, like very little, and just dust it off. And we're just gonna apply it on the corner here, just to give the look that my eyes have depth to them and dimension. Yeah, so it's very subtle, but it does make the difference. So next we are going to tight line. For those of you who don't know what tight line is, basically that's taking the, it's like you're doing your waterline, but it's the one on top of your eyes. I know a lot of you guys can't do this, and there's many different techniques. You can do this where you lift your eyelashes, which is the one I do because I've kind of grown accustomed to it, and you just tight line in that manner. You can do it on the bottom of your eyes and then just squeeze real hard your eyelids, and then it'll just transfer to the top, and you can place the eyeliner right underneath, look downwards, and just trace your waterline. There's many different techniques, but for now I'm just gonna lift up my eyelashes and just tight line. You could just see how that makes a difference. Do you notice the difference between this side and this side? That's just from tight lining. Wow, there's so many secrets to makeup. Also, what I like to do is I like to take the eyeliner and kind of trace on the outside, like in between the eyelashes. I find that that helps to give a fuller appearance on your looks. Also, while we're tight lining, I'm just gonna quickly go underneath and do this one, and then we're going to smudge it out later with the orange bronzer shade. Wow, look at the difference it makes. So there you go. I have tight lined both eyes with black eyeliner. As I mentioned, I'm just gonna quickly go back in with this brush that I showed you guys earlier. I'm gonna grab this orange shade again, and I'm just gonna smudge out the bottom of my eyes. Okay, so after we're done smudging, we are going to go in with the black eyeliner on the top of the eyes. This is really gonna give your eyes, like, it's gonna make them pop. And so this brand is, by the way, Elf. And oh my gosh, for it being only $2, this is a great black liquid eyeliner. I highly recommend it that you guys try it. So we're gonna just do a skinny liner and try to get as close to the eye as possible. For this look, by all means, you guys can wing out the eyeliner, but I'm just gonna keep it simple today, and I'm actually gonna bring the liner a little down, and we're gonna create like a small triangle here and connect it to the bottom. I find that this makes my eyes look fuller when I leave it like this, so that's why I like to do that. Okay, so now that we got our eyeliner on, I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes, and guys, we're almost done with this look. It's a very simple look, but it's so beautiful. This is also by Elf, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $2 or $3, but yeah, it also works fabulously. Just take your lashes and curl them upwards. I like to pump them upwards and up and up and up and slowly release. So we're just gonna do that with both sides of our eyes. And after we curl the lashes, I also like to curl the bottom, so I just flip it around and I grab the bottom lashes. But you have to be very careful with this. You don't want to pinch your eyes, that will hurt so much. And you guys are gonna be shocked, right? No. With Elf, we're gonna take the Elf eye mascara and we're just gonna coat our lashes. I like to tug at the bottom and then lightly coat the top so that it's not droopy, so that they stay up all the time. I feel like when I put too much mascara on the upper side of my lashes, they tend to droop. So I just tug, 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 and then slowly release. Tug, 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 and slowly release. I always like to see how the mascara is what really brings an eye makeup together. Like, you can have everything set, but if you don't have the mascara, it's like your eye look is not as wow. It's not like as intense as it can be with the mascara on. I always wanted to try fake eyelashes, but I find that my eyelashes are pretty long on their own. And kind of like foundation, fake eyelashes were kind of like those things where it kind of irked me to have it to put on glue throughout the day, and I don't know, it just felt like extra weight on my eyes. So I guess you could kind of say I like simple makeup that only like revolve around the eyes, because as I mentioned to you guys earlier, I don't put on any foundation because I like to emphasize skincare. I feel like my skin really isn't that bad, besides like a little redness that I have. For the most part, my skin isn't bad and I barely break out, so I try to stray away from foundation. And at the end of the day, it's so easy to take off my makeup. When I used to put BB cream on, because I found out that the Koreans, that's what they use. They use the cushion foundation and the BB cream. I wanted to try it so bad, but it just, foundation, it feels like it's heavy on my face, and then I feel like I just want to, like, my face wants to break out more. So I just decided to go without it. So guys, I know I keep saying this, but we're almost done. After applying my eye, basically we're done with the eyes. So after applying the mascara, then we're gonna use a little bit of highlighter. I do love to use highlighter on my face. It just takes your face to the next level. We're gonna use this brush, this angled brush by Coastal Scents. I have the Coastal Scent collection here, That's why we're using Coastal Scent today. Yeah, I like to use this brush. I don't know if it's a brush for highlighter, but it works for me. So I just take like that. Oh, this product, by the way, is none other than Colourpop. Their highlight is good and it's inexpensive, but it works like any other great highlighter. This is in the shade Spoon. And so I take this and I apply it where everyone else in the world applies highlighter. Wow, it just gives that beautiful natural glow. You see how like this side of my face, I like to apply it also to the temple. Wow, you could just see the difference between like, hi guys, no, yes. I know why people love highlighter. We're also gonna do it on the bridge of our nose, all the way down the center here, on top of our lips, and at the bottom. Wow, it's so pretty. I love this shade. If you want to go for like a natural highlight, I definitely recommend Spoon. It gives you like a natural glow. It's not really noticeable that you're wearing highlighter. And last but definitely not least, if you guys are wondering about my lip shade, it is Peripera in the shade orange. I don't know. This is the orange color of Peripera. This is a lip tint and it is so beautiful, and this actually is what inspired the entire look. And I bought this from Amazon, by the way, for like what, $5, which is not really bad. When I saw this shade, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that it's orange. It's very summer-like, very spring-like, and I wanted to create a look specifically for this Peripera lip tint shade. It's water-based, so basically the wand looks like this. I just grab it and start applying it. It's gonna come out looking weird at first. You just have to blot it on your skin after it finishes drying. Sort of finesse with it. I know that a lot of people like to focus this specific tint only on the middle of the lip. I just put it everywhere. Once the lip tint dries down, you want to pat it. It's kind of like blotting, but not really. You just want to take out the fine lines because it is a lip tint. So I find that maybe for my lips, because I have dry lips, it tends to stick to the fine lines of my lips. So I just like to blot it around. So guys, I lied. I almost completely forgot that I had applied blush. This is a small sample size of the Hot Mama by the Balm Cosmetics. Literally, I took the same brush that I used for the highlighter and I coated it with this small little sample size of blush. Not only is this blush, by the way, it's also eyeshadow, which I think is so cool because I'm all for using two products for one thing. For example, this isn't even eyeshadow, this is bronzer, but I use it. And basically, I wanted that summer look, which is like sun-kissed, like a little sunburn, because I know it's bad. Wear your sunscreen. I know sunburn is bad, but when I do get sunburn occasionally, I do like that little look that it gives me. It gives me like a natural pinky dewy look. And so I basically applied this on the apples of my cheeks and all over my nose to give me that appearance like I just got like a baby, like, you know, like a baby's butt. Like a baby's butt. Like babies are so cute and always pinky and rosy. So yeah, I basically applied this all over my face. Don't be afraid to go heavy with the blush. That's what makes this look unique and very summer-esque. Yep, so you see, it just makes me look like I'm kind of blushing. Like I'm blushing, you made me blush. So yes, guys, this is the final product, and there you go. You have a rosy look. I think that you can wear for the summer, for the spring, if you're adventurous, if you love exploring with makeup. You could wear it during the fall season, winter, you know, show people I'm here. You know, I don't think that makeup is limited to one season. I think that you can wear makeup all the time, anywhere, any place, work, school, church, anywhere. Let's continue to have fun with makeup. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end to watch this makeup tutorial. This makeup look, I guess I'm calling it the orange look. I know, very creative, right? But it was really fun to create, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you want to watch more makeup tutorials from me, just let me know by either liking, subscribing. And I have another summer makeup look that I created that I love so much. It kind of reminds me of like a sunset, so I'm gonna record that video soon. I don't know exactly when, but you will see it on my channel. If you want to get notified when I upload the video, just hit the subscribe button. Yes. But that was it for this video. Tune in next time for a daily dose of day. Bye guys. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified every time I put up a video. How cool is that? You press subscribe and you get notified. I think that's so cool.